Alright guys, today we're going to be taking a look at our Ram trucks, but this is not going to be any light and fluffy review. Oh. For 3 years, we've beat the snot out of our Ram trucks. Tim has the extended cab and I have the regular cab version. Tim tends to baby his, while I tend to beat mine. And today we're going to be walking you through and showing you all the different kinds of work we do, from snow plowing to hauling, and some of the brutally extreme tests that I've been putting my truck through, so that when I delivered this video to you, would maybe hopefully help some of you guys make a better decision on your own. And at the end of the day's video, we got a whole list of shout outs we're going to be doing. And of course, we can never forget our drink of the day, Raspberry Lime Spindrift. Flippin' love this one. So one of the tests that I wanted to do was extreme loading and hauling with the truck. I'm 100 miles up north where we're on backcountry roads. I don't have to worry about the DOT. I don't have to worry about road restrictions. All I got to worry about is, can the truck handle the load?
Tonight I'm feeling me, gonna make you
What I'm doing here is loading and hauling wet, fine-grained sand, which is extremely heavy. How we're doing. The sand is really heavy, but we got more space. Might be a bit of a load on the, let's look at how much we're, oh look at, chains are down. So no more tongue weight, although we got space in the tongue. We got space. We got space. We got plenty of space, but she's maxed out on weight right there. This sand is a heavy load, man. Oh yeah, that's a load. All right, let's go on down the road. I'm smiling and shaking my head because that was the light load. That was one of the first ones I loaded and hauled, and the truck handled it like a pipe dream. Zero issues. So every load after that, I got progressively heavier and heavier and heavier, and I hauled load after load after load, and I calculated on average that I was hauling 9 tons of sand inside of the box, plus the trailer weighs about 4,500 pounds. That meant I was going down the road towing about 22,500 pounds. Now you're not going to be doing that when you're in the city, but when you're out in the country and you want to see if it can handle it, I never once had a single issue with any load that I had ever hauled with this combination. And so I just kept going.
I'm feeling me.
guys want to see what he looks like? Meet Danny at Dirt Monkey Force. He's the new editor. He's the one that's been helping me with all these videos, and this is why the video quality is improved. It's because of this magic man right here. And we are going to be talking about Ram trucks and giving you guys a 3-year update on this thing. I wanted to make sure, because this is one you guys have wanted to know about for a while, and I wanted to make sure that we nailed this thing for you. Good, bad, and in between. And I'll tell you right now, love-hate relationship with this truck. Let's start with the love. Danny, will you hold this camera for me real quick? Yep. Hop in the cab, go ahead on your side, I'll come on your side. This right here is the love part. I'll tell you, there's not a better cab. Danny, you're kind of a tiny guy, right? How's your room?
Good.
Yeah?
Comfortable. Yep.
And so this is the best cab I've ever been in any vehicle, any regular cab truck in my life. The seats, look at the storage room back here. You can, I mean, unfortunately it'll get filled up with garbage, but otherwise I don't really give a crap about the features. You can go ahead and flip that, put the key in. I think it's got a subpar dash display. The Ford has a much nicer dash display, but the Ford doesn't give you the room to stretch out, to throw all your goodies everywhere, your tools and everything else. I like some of the integrated door pockets, but again, these are bells and whistles that don't pay the bills. It's just nice for a little extra kick every now and then. But, you know, we talked about hate too. There's some things I absolutely flippin' hate more than anything else about this truck. And I've had 3 years to develop this love-hate relationship, and you guys haven't heard me say a whole lot about this truck in the last 3 years because I was taking that time to really formulate and develop my opinion on it. It's kind of a pet peeve when somebody owns a truck for 3 months or they test it out for a week or 3 weeks. I want to know what it's like in the real world long term. I love this new Boss Drag Pro 180Z. That is the cat's meow. That and the snow power. Beautiful plows. So the short iron, don't get me wrong, is an amazing one too.
You gotta be through now, right?
Yeah. One of the things that guys say is, well, you know, we do a lot of plowing in reverse. And they're like, oh, you're gonna have transmission problems. But the fact of the matter is your reverse gear's got the largest mechanical advantage. And so you don't have a whole lot of issues with your tranny. We've never had a single issue. One of the things is when you look down the truck, you see dent. This truck has, I think, a total of 7 dents on it, and this truck has 15,000 miles on it. And that's not bragging, that's bad. See, what happens with these Ram trucks is you don't see any body panels or contours outside of this line right here, okay? So this whole panel is weak. Actually, Danny, will you hold this right here? I want to show these guys what I'm talking about. When you look at this, this is prone to denting. Look around as you're driving down the road and you look at Ram trucks or Dodge trucks, depends on what year, you'll see rust right there. This area is prone to rust out on Ram or Dodge trucks more than any other truck out on the market. So they're prone to dents, even in areas where they shouldn't dent. This is actually supposed to be one of the stronger points of the truck. You can't see it very well, but that's actually a dent. Another thing, love, hate. Let's take a look at these tires. 15,000 miles, and this is actually good for these tires. Okay, a lot of guys out there, and if you own a Ram truck, let me know what you think. They're finding that these tires that come stock on these trucks are lasting about 15,000 miles, and it seems like they start to go to heck. Tim has the almost identical truck as this one, and his went out at 15,000 miles. Oh, hey, while we're here, dent. We hooked up to Frankie loaded up our big dump trailer over full of wood, and I was like, can this truck handle it? Not an issue. We've never had, it's never lacked, even when we put way more on it than it should have. It's just never, it's never fought us on any of those points. So Frankie decided to load this truck the way that Frankie wanted. He wanted to see if it could handle it. So we hauled multiple loads out. This was the light load, because this was Uncle Tom's load. Frankie's load, he hand stacked all of the wood all the way above the boards. It was the most incredible load of wood I've ever seen go down the road. There it is. That's Frankie's load. All hand stacked, split hand stacked, stuck in there. Uncle Tom's load, he didn't make quite as big. That's Uncle Tom. Now I bought this truck the exact same time as my Ford pickup truck, and I don't have a single dent on it, and that truck has 50,000 miles on it. So let's talk about this one. I said has 15,000 miles on it, but let's be very clear what that means. If you stand back, you'll see a plow on the front and a plow on the back. Starting November 15th, the plows go on and they never come off, and that basically means that this truck is only designed for one thing, and that's work. And then right around April 15th, the plows go off and the truck gets hooked up to a trailer and it starts pulling, and that's all it does is work. So it only has 15,000 miles, but almost 100% of those 15,000 miles is plowing or towing. Tim's truck has about 50,000 miles, and he doesn't do quite as much plowing or towing as I do, but all of his miles are work related as well. And we're both in the same category. Love the truck, the cab, love almost everything about it, except for a few of those nuances like problems with the body. So this is pretty typical for what we do. We snowplow here in Minnesota on average 20 to 21 times per year. And so the trucks go out a lot. And we've got, with these back plows, we can move almost as much snow as our loader can with a 17-foot pusher. But that puts a lot of stress and weight on that tranny, and we've never had any issues of any sort whatsoever with these trucks. In 3 years and all the miles and work we've done, we've never had a single failure or a recall or any problem. That's a good record, man. Was a bad idea. We were just having fun, but
Right, yeah, right there. All right.
sometimes
Here we go. Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, don't do that. Nope.
no, bad idea. And all at once.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the engine, okay? This engine delivers the power and performance you need. It never lacks, it never over delivers. The fuel economy is not fabulous, but it's not subpar. Normal driving in the city, I'll get 12, 13 at best. When I'm hooked up to a trailer, I'll get 8 or 9. My Fords, almost identical. My 2014, both Fords are almost identical. And we didn't really talk about, in case you guys aren't familiar with it, we did buy 2 of these in the same year. I've used the regular cab truck because I don't like to torture myself when I'm plowing. Tim has the extended cab truck because he keeps squirting out little kids. So he needs something that when he's not plowing or working, he can throw them in the back. So they're almost identical in every way, shape, or form except for just cab size. So we've had an opportunity to run both of these pretty extensively. Would I buy another one? I wouldn't run out and buy another one, okay? I would probably do my shopping and I would look at that Godzilla 7.3 engine because that thing seems like it could be amazing, but I don't know. But there's definitely a draw to that, except I've got to say that the engine in this truck has never disappointed me in any way, shape, or form, ever. And the truck seems to actually go through snow when you actually got a load on and you're moving it. It seems to go through snow better than my Fords, and I can't put my feelers on it. Can't tell you when, why, where, or how. It just seems to. And that's not just me saying it. Tim has said the exact same thing. It just seems like let's back it up. We've got 2 Ford pickup trucks as well, 2 F-250s that we have set up the exact same way. Regular cab and extended cab, pull plows and regular snow plows on the front, and the Rams go through the snow better than the Fords. That's the truth. I can't say it any other way. Tim says the exact same thing, Tim, and that's just our 2 cents on that. I mean, when you trounce on it, she does snort and go. It's kind of a good feeling. It's like you step down on it, you can just hear the truck go, and stays with you 100% of the way. And it's not like it's like, whoa, this is phenomenal, but it's not like I want more. It delivers almost to where you expect it to deliver. So you can't complain. Three-year update. There you go, guys. I hope the video may help some of you guys make a purchase decision. Now, the ultimate question is, would I rebuy it? I would, depending on the price and what the options of the new Ford trucks are. I've got absolutely no issues with the Ford gassers. Those have been really good trucks as well. So it's like a toss-up between the Ford and the Ram for me at this point. But I promise you guys some shout-outs. So let's get to that. We've got Gringo Pines. Shout out to him. Noah Peroni. Shout out to him. Fred Kaminsky, I want to say thank you for the cabin idea. He had a great cabin idea. Tyler Rankin, we've got another shout out. We've got Robbie Showers. We've got one to Clayton's Lawn Maintenance. We've got one to Deborah Moore. Aaron Ward, another shout out to him. Max Clement. And then I want to give a special shout out to B. Period. They always sign off as Tam, but just awesome. Thank you so much for the comments. They've always been, I don't know who the person is, never met them, but I want to say thank you. And then Old Oak Landscaping. And if you guys want a shout out, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to make a list up and get you guys one. Let me know what you think of the video, and again, it's so appreciated. I see what you guys are doing by giving the thumbs up. I thank you and appreciate that. I love it when you guys commenting for the algorithm. Dude, that just makes me smile because I know you guys are just helping, and it makes my day. And I want to just one last thing. You know, I always say God bless and go get them. And God bless to me means I hope God blesses everything that you do, everything that happens in your life. And what go get them means is I don't want you to sit back and wait for anything to happen. I want you to go out and get it. Go out and take it. Go out and make the world a better place. Make it better than wherever you came from. And that's all that means to me. So I hope that you understand that, and all I gotta say is God bless, go get them, and hopefully we'll see you on another one. Bye guys.